Hey guys, I wanted to send you a message, all my friends and loved ones and all that good stuff. I wanted to just share some ideas and some thoughts about the press of transition and the pain of purpose. For the past couple of years, well, almost about 12, I've spent every Thursday of my life going to rehearsal. It was either choir or dance rehearsal. So now this is one of the first Thursdays I have off, and I just decided I am going to still do what I used to do, and that's continue to pour and try to encourage people on their journeys. So the press of transition is this. You are not where you used to be, but you're not quite yet where you're going. So you're somewhere suspended right in between. And that can be really uncomfortable, especially if you're a person like me who is very black and white. I like to get to point A and point B, and I'm very intentional about that. But life isn't always that kind to us, and God is definitely purposeful, and in order for Him to cause us to trust Him, He doesn't give us all the details between A and B. So we have to be intentional about pressing toward the next destination, even if we don't know where that is or what the process looks like to get there, because we walk by faith and not by sight. So even if you're uncertain, and fear will try to make you feel like you're inadequate, maybe you're making the wrong move, and I want to encourage you to fight past the fear. Fear is not the opposite of faith. Sight is. When you see where you're going, faith is not required. It's right there in front of you. But when you don't know, it's okay to take that uncertainty and give it to God and say, listen, I don't know, but I know who knows and who holds my future. So I'm going to move forward. And that means I'll seek you every day, and that I'll wait for your instruction, and I'll listen to your voice, and I'll read your word, and I'm going to follow you. Now, the pain of purpose, it means that despite how comfortable you are, you're going to work through the transition so that you might fulfill God's ultimate purpose for your life. It says to God, I'm going to follow you. Even if where I am feels comfortable, I'm going to follow you to the next place. I'm going to stop doing what I love. I'm going to let go of my friends. I'm going to do whatever it takes to please you, because ultimately I know that you have great things in store for my life, and it requires my obedience. God says, if you love me, you will obey. And our obedience matters. The blessings on our future children and our children's children, it is sometimes relying upon our ability to walk with God in faith, in obedience. So if you are in transition and you're uncomfortable, keep pressing forward. Make sure that you are doing everything you can to hear from God and to wait for His instruction and to move forward in Him. Don't allow yourself to become stagnant. Anything that is not moving is dead. And sometimes we want to stay in places a lot longer than we should because it's comfortable for us, but God has something better and bigger for us. He has purpose in mind. He doesn't waste anything. So even your experiences where you are in transition are helping you to fulfill His purpose. So I hope that encourages you. The press is worth it. Keep moving. Even though you may be suspended in between two places and it's uncomfortable, the transition is necessary, and pursuing your purpose is definitely going to cause you to win. I'm preaching to myself right now, but I'm prophesying to you. Your best days are ahead of you, and you may be waiting for the blessing to arrive where you are, and God may be waiting for you to get to where the blessing is. So be in prayer, be encouraged, be connected to a body of believers and friends who will intercede and make a commitment to hold you accountable to moving forward and doing and being a part of the things of God. Hope that's it.